Everybody ready to start? All right, cool. If we can go ahead and have everybody mute their screens, okay? Okay, if you guys have any questions during the class at all, just let me know. Unmute your speaker and whatnot. Okay. So, all right, let's go ahead and start at a nice, comfortable seat at the front of our mat. Okay, whether you are in easy pose or sitting on your shins and back on your heels, whatever's most comfortable for you. But regardless of how you are sitting, I want you to go ahead and take a nice deep breath in through your nose and sigh out your mouth. Okay, maybe closing your eyes or softening your gaze. Root down through your sit bones to the top of your shins. Inhale those shoulders up to your ears. Pull them back, and as you exhale, send them down your spine. Okay, remember to have a nice strong back, softer belly. And just take a nice deep breath in through your nose and slowly let it out. Begin to quiet your mind. Become more focused and in tune with your breath. Use it to help become more in tune with your body. Soften where you can soften. Imagine taking that nice deep breath in through your nose, feeling as if it goes down into your throat, all the way into your lungs, deep down into your belly. And as you exhale, I want you to gently pull that belly button closer to your spine and let out all of that excess air. So one more time, deep breath in through your nose. Expand those lungs from side to side, all the way down into that belly. Hold it there for a breath. And then slowly exhale it all out. Just focusing on your breath. Listening to the sounds around you. Just letting it all in. Rooting down through your sit bones. Lengthening through the crown of your head. Deep breaths in through your nose, creating that space around your heart center, opening up that chest. Welcoming new positive affirmations with every breath that you take in. And on every exhale, I want you to rid yourself of any negativity and anything that is just holding you back and not serving you or your body at this moment. One more breath here. Full, complete exhale. And on your next inhale, I want you to gently let your head fall back in between your shoulders and look up towards the sky. Relaxing that jaw, opening up that throat. Deep breath in through your nose. And full, complete exhales through your nose. On your next inhale, go ahead and bring your head back up through the center. As you exhale, gently tuck that chin towards your chest. Let your head hang heavy down towards your mat. Remembering to keep those shoulders soft and away from your ears. And relaxing wherever you can relax and soften wherever you can soften. But being mindful of that nice tall spine. One more breath here. And on your next inhale, bring your head back up through the center. As you exhale, gently look over your right shoulder. So your chin is over your right collarbone. Deep inhale through your nose. Full complete exhale through your nose. And on your next inhale, go ahead and bring your head back through the center. As you exhale, gently look over your left shoulder so your chin is over your left collarbone. Deep breath in. Full complete exhale out. On your next inhale, go ahead and bring your head back through the center. Full complete exhale. Let's go ahead and inhale our right arm up to the sky, bending at the elbow, and bring that right hand over our left ear. Gently bring that right ear towards your right shoulder. And on your next inhale, I want you to take a nice deep breath right into the left side of your neck. Top of your collarbone. Feel it moving as you take that deep inhale. My feet are falling asleep. One more breath here. On your next inhale, go ahead and bring that right hand down to your mat. Head back up to center. Full complete exhale here. And then let's go ahead and inhale the left arm up this time, bending at the elbow, bringing that left hand to your right ear. Gently exhaling over to the left. And then take a nice deep breath into the right side of your neck, into that collarbone, and feeling it move as you inhale and exhale. Remember to continue to root down through those sit bones and lengthen through that spine. Belly can remain soft. One more breath here. Full complete exhale. And on your next inhale, go ahead and release that bind, bringing your left hand down to the mat. Exhaling back to center. Let's go ahead and inhale our arms up to the sky, lengthening through those fingertips, really reaching through that side body. Exhale, bring the hands down to your sides. Inhale, back up to the center, reaching through those fingertips. Exhale them down again. One last time, deep breath in through your nose, reaching through those fingertips. Keeping the left arm in the sky, right hand comes down towards your right hip. We're going to exhale, side bend over to the right. I want you to rotate that left shoulder open so your left chest is facing the stars or the sun. It is morning. But on your next inhale, I want you to take a nice deep breath into the top left side of your chest. Really opening up that space, creating that space around your heart center. Feeling your ribs moving as you inhale. Letting those intercostals, those muscles in between those ribs, massage your rib bones. One more breath here. Full complete exhale. And as you inhale, go ahead and bring that right arm up to the sky, connecting with the left. As you exhale, left hand comes down towards your right sit bone and exhale, side bending to the left. Remember to rotate that right shoulder open towards the sky so your right chest is facing the sun. Lengthening through that right hand, reaching through those fingertips. Deep breath into the top right part of your chest. And then breathing all the way down into that right side body. Full complete exhales, making sure that you're still rooting down through that right sit bone. One more deep breath here, lengthening that right side body. Full complete exhale. And as you inhale, go ahead and bring that left arm up to the sky to connect with the right. Exhale, rounding that spine, gently folding forward, placing those hands either in your lap or on the mat in front of you. Letting your head hang heavy down towards the ground. Hollowing out that low belly as you exhale. And trying to release down as far as you can, letting gravity help to pull you down. Deep breath in through your nose into the tops of your lungs. Full, complete exhale. Pull that belly button closer to your spine. Do that one more time. Deep breath in. Full, complete exhale out. On your next inhale, go ahead and come on up to a nice tall spine. Arms come back over your head, reaching through those fingertips. And then exhale those hands down to your sides. Go ahead and roll on over onto your hands and your knees, coming into tabletop pose. And making sure that your shoulders are in line with your wrists, your knees are in line with your hips. Okay, nice strong back, lengthening through those vertebrae. On your inhale, I want you to drop your belly towards the mat, send that gaze and those sit bones up towards the sky. As you exhale, tuck that chin, arch that spine, and press away from the mat through your hands. Inhale, looking up towards the sky, sending that belly towards your mat. Exhale, tucking that chin, arching that spine, making that beautiful rainbow with your back. Last time, deep breath in through your nose. Exhale, tuck that chin, arch that spine. On the same exhale from here, I want you to tuck your toes, engage your core, and use that to help bring your hips into the sky for your first downward dog of your practice. Okay, pushing your body weight back towards your heels. Okay, gentle micro bend in your knees. Don't lock out those knees. Turn those toes slightly inward so you have that thigh rotation to help open up your hips. Deep breath in through your nose, expand those lungs all the way down into your belly. And as you exhale, push that chest closer towards your thighs, hollow out that belly, pull that belly towards your spine. Deep inhale through your nose. Full, complete exhales through your nose. Begin to engage that Ujjayi breath, that deep ocean-like sound as you breathe in, constricting your breath at the back of your throat. As you exhale, feel the sound of the waves crashing up onto the beach. On your next inhale, I want you to rise onto your toes, look in between your fingertips. And as you exhale, step your feet to the front of your mat. Inhale to lengthen that spine, looking out towards the horizon in front of you. As you exhale, I want you to fold forward and melt that chest into your thighs. And on your next inhale, I want you to stand up and rise up, bring those arms over your head, reaching through those fingertips. Grab your left wrist, lift up, and exhale, side bend to your right. Inhale, back up to center. Grab your right wrist, lift up, and exhale, side bend to your left. Inhale, back up through the center, lean back and open up that heart and that chest towards the sun. Exhale, hinge at your hips, swan dive down, melting into your thighs. Inhale to lengthen your spine, looking out in front of you. Exhale, plant those hands, step or jump back to the top of your plank, making sure you keep your elbows tucked into your sides, shift that weight forward, then lower down to your chaturanga. You can always come onto your knees if need be. Modified chaturanga. Inhale that gaze and that chest up towards the sky. Maybe your thighs come off the mat, maybe they don't. And as you exhale, tuck those toes, engage that core, and help send those hips into the sky for your downward facing dog. Let's go ahead and take 3 deep Ujjayi breaths here. Inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your nose. Really expanding those lungs with every breath that you take in, filling every single inch of your lung capacity, and exhaling it all out, exhausting all that old air, making room for new. On your next inhale, rise onto your toes, look in between your hands, and as you exhale, step your feet to the front of your mat. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale to fold. And as you inhale, stand up and raise those arms over your head, reaching through those fingertips. Grab that left wrist, exhale, side bend to your right. Inhale, back up to center. Grab the right wrist, exhale, side bend to your left. Inhale, back up to center, lean back and open up that heart again. Exhale, hinge at the hips and swan dive down. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale, plant those hands, step or jump back to the top of your plank. Shift that weight forward, maybe come onto your knees, bend at the elbows and lower down. Inhale to rise up, looking towards the sky, opening up that chest and that heart towards the stars. Tucking your toes as you exhale and sending those hips into the air for downward facing dog. Always remembering that child's pose is an option whenever you need it. If you're in downward facing dog, remember to turn those toes slightly inwards, opening up those hips, rotating those thigh bones. Deep inhale through your nose, expanding those ribs and those lungs. Exhale, pull that belly button closer to your spine. Send that chest back towards your thighs. One more breath here. Deep inhale through your nose. Full, complete exhale. And on your next inhale, go ahead and rise onto those toes. Look in between those hands. As you exhale, step or jump your feet to the front of your mat. Inhale to lengthen that spine. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise up. Bring those arms over your head, reaching through those fingertips. Grab that left wrist and exhale, side bend to your right. Inhale, back up to center. Grab your right wrist and exhale, side bend to your left. Inhale, back up to center, lean back, open up that chest and that heart. Exhale, hinge at your waist and swan dive down. Inhale to lengthen your spine, looking out towards the horizon. Exhale, plant those hands, step or jump back to the top of your plank. Shift that weight forward, lower down to your chaturanga. Inhale to either cobra or up dog, gaze goes towards the sky. Tuck those toes as you exhale, lift those hips into the air, downward facing dog. Deep inhale through your nose. Full, complete exhale through your nose. Remember, engaging that breath, really focusing on how your breath can help get you through the day, how it can help you into a pose, help to calm your mind. Your most important tool that you have in your toolbox. Always come back to your breath and use it whenever you need it. Deep inhale, rise onto those toes, looking between those hands. Exhale, step or jump to the front of your mat. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. And on your inhale, rise up, bring those arms over your head, reaching through those fingertips. Keeping those arms in the sky. Bend those knees as you exhale, coming into your chair pose. Deep inhale to lengthen that spine. As you exhale, you're rooting down through the soles of your feet. Your core is engaged. Your pelvis is gently tucked under. So you're engaging your Mula Bandha, the pelvic floor tilt, the Uddiyana Bandha. Okay, locking in that low belly. Softening your shoulders away from your ears, but lengthening through those fingertips. Deep inhale through your nose. As you exhale, I want you to open up to the right. So bring your arms out to a T. Your right arm goes behind you. Look past your right thumb. Inhale, back up through the center, coming into that chair pose. As you exhale, swing your left arm back behind you, this time opening to the left. Inhale, back up through the center, coming into chair. As you exhale, swing those arms back behind you, come onto those toes. Exhale, sink a little bit lower into your chair. Inhale that chest a little bit higher, reaching through those fingertips, rooting down through the balls of your feet. On your next inhale, bring those arms out in front of you, lengthening through those fingers. Come onto your heels, lift all 10 toes, tucking your pelvis under. Nice tall spine. Okay. Deep inhale. Exhale fully. Reach for the sound of my voice. Mike, Sharon. There we go. On your next inhale, straighten those legs, bring those arms high into the sky. As you exhale, bend at the elbows and bring those shoulder blades down your spine. Tuck your chin, arch that back, and hug a nice big tree. Bring your arms down to the sides. As you inhale, bring those arms back over your head again, reaching through those fingertips. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale to lengthen that spine. Exhale, plant those hands, step or jump back to the top of your plank. Lower down to your chaturanga. Maybe you're coming onto your knees to modify. Inhale to lengthen that spine, opening up that heart. Exhale, tuck those toes, send those hips in the sky, downward facing dog. From here, take your right foot, step it through to the front of your mat, pivot your left heel down, and you're going to inhale your arms up to the sky for your warrior one. As you exhale, I want you to open up to the left to warrior two, so your right arm goes in front, your left arm goes behind you. Flip your right palm up to the sky, inhale that right arm up to reverse your warrior. As you exhale, windmill those hands down to your mat, pivot your left heel up and step your right foot back. Either come into one-legged chaturanga or bring that leg down to the mat. Then inhale to either cobra or up dog. Exhale, tuck those toes, send those hips into the sky for your downward facing dog. From here, step your left foot to the front of your mat, pivot your right heel down. Inhale to your warrior one. Everyone doing okay? Good. So both arms are up in the sky first. Then as you exhale, your left arm goes in front, your right arm goes behind you, so you're opening up to your right. So now your hips are squared off to the long edge of your mat. Okay, keeping that left knee bent. Flip that left palm so it's facing the sky. Inhale that left arm to the sky. Right arm goes behind your leg or behind your back for a peaceful warrior. On your exhale, go ahead and windmill those hands down to the mat. Pivot your right heel up off of the floor. Step your left foot back, either come into regular chaturanga or one-legged chaturanga down towards your mat. As you inhale, feel that chest and that gaze up towards the sky. And as you exhale, tuck those toes, send your hips into downward facing dog or child's pose. If you've lost your breath, I want you to come back to it. Focus on your inhales. Slow down your exhales. Maybe closing your eyes here for a moment. Deep inhale through your nose. Full, complete exhales through your nose. And really press that body weight back towards your heels. Try to get the weight out of your hands. Try not to fatigue your hands. Try not to hurt any elbows if you have any issues with your elbows. Good. Okay. On your next breath in, go ahead and rise onto those toes. Look in between those hands. And as you exhale, step those feet to the front of your mat. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale to fold. Bend your knees. Raise your arms up over your head, extending through those fingertips. Okay, so remember, continuous flow. Okay, we're going to do this again. So, stay here just for one breath. Inhale to lengthen. As you exhale, open up to the right. Right arm goes behind you. Inhale, back up through the center. Exhale, swing your left arm back behind you. Look past that left thumb. Inhale, back up through the center. As you exhale, swing those arms back behind you this time. Maybe you come onto your toes. Maybe your feet stay flat on the mat. As you exhale, you're sinking lower into that chair. On your inhale, you're lengthening and opening up that chest. Rooting down through the soles of your feet or the balls of your feet as you exhale. On your next inhale, you're lengthening those arms out in front of you, coming onto those heels, lifting all 10 toes off the mat, tucking that core under, or that pelvis under. You're reaching for the sound of my voice. Deep breath in through your nose. Lengthen that spine. Root down through your feet as you exhale. And as you inhale, straighten those legs. Reach up towards the sky, nice straight line. Exhale, bend those elbows, bring those shoulder blades down your back. Tuck your chin, hug a nice big tree. Bring those arms down to your sides. Then inhale up to the sky. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale, plant those hands. Step or jump back to the top of your plank. Maybe you come onto your knees to lower down to your chaturanga. Inhale that chest and that gaze up towards the sky. And as you exhale, coming into your downward facing dog. Once in downward facing dog, step your right foot through to the front of your mat. Pivot your left heel down. Inhale those arms up to the sky for your warrior one. So both arms high in the sky in the beginning. As you exhale, you're opening to the left, right arm in front, left arm behind, softening those shoulders away from your ears, lengthening through those fingertips. Flip that right palm. Inhale that right arm up to the sky, lengthening that right side body. And as you exhale, windmill those hands down to your mat. Pivot your left heel up. Step your right foot back. Either come into one-legged chaturanga or traditional or onto your knees. Inhale that gaze and those sit bones up towards the sky. Exhale into your downward facing dog. Left foot steps through to the front of your mat. Your right heel pivots down. Inhale those hands up into the sky, reaching through those fingertips. As you exhale, open to the right, left arm in front, right arm behind, softening those shoulders away from your ears and lengthening through those fingertips. Flip that left palm. Inhale to peaceful warrior, lengthening through that left side body. And as you exhale, windmill those hands down to the mat. Pivot your right heel up, step back, move down to your version of chaturanga. Inhale to cobra or up dog. And exhale into downward facing dog or child's pose. Deep breath in through your nose. Go ahead and sigh it out your mouth. One more time, deep breath in. Sigh it out. Always come back to your breath. Take 2 more deep breaths in here. Remembering Ujjayi breath constricting at the back of your throat. Good job. 1 more here. On your next inhale, rise onto those toes, looking between those hands. As you exhale, step or jump your feet to the front of your mat. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Bend those knees, raise those arms above your head, reaching through those fingertips. Okay, 1 more time around. Are we good with that? Okay, inhale to lengthen. Exhale, open to the right. Inhale back through the center. Exhale, open to the left. Inhale through the center. Exhale, swing those arms back behind you. Rise onto your toes as you inhale. Lower down as you exhale. Chest opens up as you breathe in. As you breathe out, you root down through the balls of your feet. Next inhale, arms go in front, heels come down, pelvis tucks under, toes come up. Just focus on your breath. 1 more inhale here. Complete exhale. And as you inhale, stand up straight. Reach those arms high up and above you. Exhale, bend at those elbows and bring those shoulder blades down your back. Tuck your chin, arch your spine, hug a nice big tree. Exhale those arms down to your sides. It's all the same exhale, sorry. Inhale those arms up to the sky. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale, plant your hands, step or jump back to the top of your plank. Lower down to chaturanga. Inhale to either cobra or up dog. And then tuck your toes. Lift those hips into the sky, downward facing dog. Step your right foot through to the front of your mat. Pivot your left heel down. Inhale those arms up to the sky for warrior one. As you exhale, soften those shoulders away from your ears for warrior two. Flip that palm. Inhale to reverse your warrior. Lengthen through that right side body. Exhale, windmill those hands down to your mat. Pivot your left heel up. Step your right foot back. Your version of chaturanga coming down. Inhale to cobra or up dog. Exhale into your downward facing dog. Step your left foot to the front of your mat. Pivot your right heel down this time. Inhale those arms up to the sky. As you exhale, open up to your warrior two. Soften those shoulders away from your ears. Flip that left palm. Inhale to your peaceful warrior. Lengthening through that left side body. Exhale, windmill those hands down to the mat. Pivot your right heel up. Step your left foot back. Lower down to your version of your chaturanga. Inhale that chest and that gaze up towards the sky. Exhale, tuck your toes. Send your hips into the air for downward facing dog. Or come onto your knees and let your heels kiss. Coming into child's pose. Deep breath in through your nose. Full, complete exhale through your nose. Two more breaths here. On your next inhale, rise onto those toes. Look in between those hands. As you exhale, step or jump your feet to the front of your mat. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Bend those knees. Raise those arms over your head, coming into your chair pose. Stay here for a moment or two. A breath or two, not a moment or two, don't worry. Take a deep inhale. Exhale to come a little bit lower. Inhale those arms a little bit higher. Exhale a little bit lower. And then inhale, stand up straight. Bring those arms over your head, lean back, open up that heart and that chest. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. And as you inhale, stand up and bring those arms back over your head, reaching through those fingertips. Exhale your hands to heart center, Samasthiti. All right, how's everybody doing so far? Good? All right, go ahead and take a sip of water, collect your thoughts, okay, and then we'll come back for a third flow. Okay, everybody still doing okay? Yeah? Okay. All right, everyone good? All right, cool. All right, let's go for it then. Everyone, when you are ready, nice tall mountain pose at the front of your mat. Okay? I want you to root down through the soles of your feet. Okay? Gently tuck that pelvis under so your bum isn't sticking out. Engage that core. Okay? Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha. Okay? Just try to keep that whole central area engaged. Okay? As I said, rooting down through the soles of your feet, through all four corners of your foot. Okay, so big toes, pinky toes. Blade side of your feet, inside step. back of your heel. Okay. As you inhale, nice tall spine, as if you have a string coming from the bottom of your spine all the way to the top of your head. And if I pull you up, you're going to get a nice tall lengthening. Okay, kind of grow a couple inches there. Okay. From here, I want you to engage, like lift up on those kneecaps to engage your quadriceps. Okay. Roll those shoulders back, nice open chest and heart. Arms are down to your sides. Palms could either be facing your thighs or out in front of you, facing, the computer or the phone. Okay. Deep breath in through your nose. Maybe closing your eyes. And as you exhale, I want you to gently tuck your chin to your chest. Inhale, your gaze comes up ever so slightly. Fill those lungs. A little bit more. A little bit more. Exhale, tuck that chin to your chest. Let all that air out. Keep breathing out, keep breathing out, keep breathing out. Let's do that again. Inhale through your nose. Fill as much as you can. And when you think you can't fill anymore, breathe in more. And then a little bit more. And then exhale it all out, tucking that chin slightly towards your chest. Continuing to breathe everything out. Last time, deep breath in. Keep going. Exhale it all out. Awesome job. Inhale those arms up to the sky, reaching through those fingertips. As you exhale, swan dive down, folding into your thighs. Inhale to lengthen that spine, looking out towards me. Exhale, plant your hands, step or jump back to the top of your plank. Slowly lower down to your version of chaturanga. Inhale that chest and that gaze up towards the sky. As you exhale, tuck those toes, engage that core, and send those hips into the air for your downward facing dog. From here, let's go ahead and inhale our right leg into the sky. As you exhale, bend that knee and bring it in towards your chest. Maybe make that connection with your nose. Inhale, back up to three-legged dog. As you exhale, swing that leg through to the front of your mat. Stay on the ball of your back foot, okay? So this is a little bit more challenging for a balancing pose, okay? If you need to, you can always come onto your knee, okay? Inhale those arms up to the sky, reaching through those fingers. As you exhale, I want you to swing those arms back behind you, coming into a version of lightning bolt pose, okay? Stay here for a breath. I'm just going to turn the other way so you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay. Keep that chest up high. Okay, push off. I want you to like lengthen through your back leg, okay? Okay, from here, pivot your left heel down, straighten that right leg, and inhale that right arm up to the sky for sky archer pose. Okay. Deep inhale to lengthen through that right side body. Exhale to root down through the soles of your feet. One more deep breath in. As you exhale, I want you to come into a star pose. We're going to set ourselves up for triangle, okay? So if you have a block and you need a block, here's a place to grab it, okay? So, in case you need that block. Okay? So, softening those shoulders away from your ears. Lengthening through those fingertips. Let's take a deep breath in through our nose. Okay, let's kick that left hip back, and we're going to start to lean over our straight right leg until we can't reach any farther. Then when you're ready, you bring that right hand down to either your block, your shin, or the floor. And then you're going to inhale that left arm to the sky, reaching through that left hand and opening up that chest, pulling that left hip back behind you, sending that right hip forward. Okay, really lengthening through those left fingertips. Okay, reaching for the sky. Deep breath in. Full, complete exhale. One more breath here. As you exhale, I want you to go ahead and bend your right knee. Okay, your right forearm can come onto your right knee, okay? Keep that left arm in the sky. And then as you exhale, I want you to bring that left arm over your head for extended side angle pose, okay? Try to get a nice long diagonal line from the bottom of your left toes to the tops of your left fingertips. Okay? Okay, good job. One more breath in here. As you exhale, I want you to bring that left hand down to your mat. Okay, pivot your left heel up, and I want you to inhale your right arm to the sky for dragonfly twist. Okay. One more breath here. As you exhale, bring that right hand down to the mat. And then step your foot back. Sorry, there's technical difficulties. Lower down to your chaturanga. Inhale to your cobra or your up dog. Exhale, tuck those toes and send your hips into the sky for downward facing dog. Okay, there we go. All right, inhale your left leg into the sky this time. As you exhale, bring your knee to your nose. Inhale, back up to three-legged dog. As you exhale, swing that leg through to the front of your mat. Stay on the ball of your back foot. Okay, and then inhale your arms up to the sky, coming into a crescent pose. Okay. So on your inhales, I want you to lengthen through that spine, really reach for the sky. As you exhale, swing those arms back behind you. Okay. Put more weight into your left knee and into your left foot, okay? Deep breath in to lengthen and open up that chest. Exhale to root down through the ball of your back foot. On your next inhale, I want you to plant your right heel down, straighten the left leg, and inhale that left arm to the sky. For your sky archer pose, really reach through those left fingertips, okay? Deep breath in. Full, complete exhale out. And on your next inhale, bring yourself up to a star pose. Okay, we're preparing ourselves for a triangle. Full, complete exhale. Inhale to prepare. As you exhale, I want you to kick your right hip back behind you and start to shift forward over your straight left leg. Left hand comes down when you can't go any more far forward. Either the ground, your shin, your block. Right arm goes up to the sky for triangle pose. Deep breath in. Full, complete exhale. Try to pull that right hip behind you. Send that left hip forward, okay? Like you're a piece of toast inside a toaster. Okay, or you're in between two pieces of glass. You're doing it, you're right, honey. You're doing a good job. Try to pull that right shoulder open towards the sky. Okay, and then extend through those right fingertips. And one more breath in. As you exhale, bend that left knee. Okay, your forearm can come onto that left knee if you want. And still keep that right arm in the sky. As you exhale, bring that right arm over your head for extended side angle. Okay, but you want a nice long line of energy from your right fingertips all the way, or from the bottoms of your right toes all the way to the tops of your right fingertips. Okay, one more breath here. As you exhale, bring that right hand down to your mat. You're going to pivot your right heel up, and then you're going to inhale your left arm to the sky for dragonfly twist. Okay? So look over that left shoulder. Reach through those left fingertips. Okay? Extend through your right foot. Okay? Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, left hand comes down to the mat. Your left foot steps back to the top of your plank. Okay, maybe you come onto your knees to modify, lowering down to chaturanga. Inhale to either cobra or up dog, moving up towards the sky. As you exhale, tuck those toes and send those hips into the air for downward facing dog. Okay, we're going to do that at least one more time if you guys are okay with it, but we're going to increase the pace a little bit, okay? So when you are ready, let's go ahead and inhale our right leg into the sky. Exhale, bring that knee to your nose. Inhale, back up to three-legged dog. As you exhale, swing that leg through to the front of your mat. Stand the ball of your back foot. Okay, inhale up to your crescent pose. As you exhale, swing those arms back behind you for lightning bolt. Okay, pivot the left heel down, straighten the right leg. Inhale to sky archer, lengthen through that right side body. Exhale, come to star pose, hinging forward, same exhale. Right hand comes down, wherever you're most comfortable. Inhale, your left arm to the sky. Exhale, bend that right knee, bring your forearm onto your right knee. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, that left arm goes over your head, extended side angle. One more breath in. As you exhale, left hand comes down to your mat, pivot your left heel up. Inhale, right arm to the sky, dragonfly twist. One more breath in. As you exhale, right hand comes down, right foot steps back. You lower down to your version of chaturanga. Inhale to cobra or up dog. Exhale into your downward facing dog. Okay. Inhale the left leg into the sky. Exhale your knee to your nose. Try to make that connection. Inhale back up to three-legged dog. Exhale, swing it through to the front of your mat. Inhale your arms up to the sky for your crescent pose. Exhale, swing those arms back behind you for lightning bolt. Pivot your right heel down, straighten that left leg. Inhale, your left arm to the sky for sky archer. Exhale, come into a star pose. Hinge forward over that straight left leg. Left hand comes down to the mat. Right arm goes up on the inhale. Exhale, bend the left knee. Forearm goes onto your knee. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale that arm over your head, extended side angle. One more breath here. Exhale, right hand comes down. You pivot your right heel up. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Dragonfly twist. One more breath in. Exhale that left hand down. Step your left foot back. Lower down to your version of chaturanga. Inhale to cobra or up dog. Exhale into your downward facing dog. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose here. And sigh out your mouth. One more time, deep breath in. And sigh it out. On your next inhale, I want you to walk your hands back towards your feet. Okay, maybe heel toe, step those feet wider than mat distance apart. Okay, left hand is going to be planted on the mat in front of your face. Okay, inhale that right arm to the sky. Open up that chest. One more breath in. As you exhale, bring that right hand down to the mat right in front of your forehead. Inhale your left arm to the sky, lengthening through those left fingertips. Opening up that chest. More deep breath in. Exhale, bring that left hand down. We're going to do one breath, one movement. Inhale, right arm up to the sky, open to the right. Exhale, the right hand down. Switching sides. Inhale, left arm goes up. Exhale it down. One more time on the other side. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale it down. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale it down. Inhale, come halfway up to a flat back. Exhale to fold. Inhale, stand all the way up, slowly straightening that spine, rolling those shoulders back, stepping those feet together. Okay, just go ahead and inhale those arms up to the sky. Let's grab your left wrist, side bend to your right on your exhale. Inhale, back up to center. Grab your right wrist, side bend to your left on your exhale. Inhale, back up to center and lean back. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Step your feet about inner hip distance apart. And let's go ahead and put a slight bend in your knees if you need to. Okay. I want you to go ahead and grab your big toes with your peace fingers and hook those peace fingers around your big toes. Okay. Inhale to lengthen your spine, looking out in front of you towards the horizon. As you exhale, I want you to bend those elbows and pull your chest closer towards your shins, closer towards your thighs. Okay, how about that low belly as you exhale? Deep breath in through your nose. Full, complete exhale. One more time, deep breath in. Full, complete breath out. Inhale to lengthen that spine. Exhale, bring your hands to your hips. Inhale, slowly stand up to a nice tall spine. Exhale, your feet together, hands at heart center. Okay, let's go ahead and step your feet wider, wide apart, okay? Maybe splay your toes out to the right, kind of coming into a wide-legged plie. Let's inhale our arms up to the sky. If you need a block to sit on, please go ahead and grab a block to sit on, because we're going to exhale into Buddha squat. So bend those knees, keep that spine nice and tall, that chest nice and open, and have a seat down. You guys just hear my knees crack when I did that? Deep breath in. Full, complete exhale. Just relax into this pose. Okay. The more you restrain, the harder it's going to be. You're going to actually lock up your joints. So you need to relax as much as you can. So just maybe close your eyes. Focus on your breath. Maybe listen to the sounds around you. Feel the sun on your face. Soften where you can soften. Taking a few more breaths in. One more inhale, lengthen that spine. Okay, as you exhale, bring your hands down to the mat. Okay, we're actually going to just come onto it into a nice comfortable seat. So maybe one hand comes behind you first, then the next one, then bring those sit bones down to the mat. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and extend those legs out in front of us. Okay. So. We're going to go a few minutes over. Is everyone okay with that? Good? Okay. All right. Let's go ahead, and I want you to bring the sole of your right foot into your inner left thigh. Okay, nice, tall spine. Okay, if this is bad on your knee, you can always just extend your leg out to the right instead. Okay, just coming into a V pose or an L shape. Okay. I want you to turn your torso, square your hips off over your straight left leg. Okay, let's inhale our arms up to the sky. As you exhale, fold over that straight left leg and try to make the connection with your foot. If not, grab your shin or go for your strap, Miranda and Mike. Okay. Okay, inhale Inhale to lengthen that spine. And exhale to fold forward. Really open up that lower back. Take a nice deep breath into the lower right quadrant of your back. And slowly exhale it out. On your next breath, I want you to hold to the top, okay? So deep breath into the lower right side of your back and the top of your hip. Hold it there for 3, 2, 1. Slowly exhale it out. One more breath in. Open up that space for yourself. And slowly let it out. Inhale to lengthen that spine, releasing that bind. Exhale, coming up to a tall seat. Let's bring that right leg back down in front of us. Let's inhale the sole of the left foot to the inside of the right thigh, or extend that leg out, as I had mentioned before. Square your hips off to the front end of your mat over that straight right leg. Let's inhale those arms over your head, reaching through those fingertips, lifting your torso out of your sit bones. And then exhale, hinge forward, okay? Either grab your shin, your ankle, maybe you wrap your hands around your feet, grab your strap. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to fold. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose and send that breath right into your lower left back. Hold it there for 3, 2, 1. Slowly let it out. Just melt down towards your mat. 2 more times. Deep breath in through your nose. Hold at the top. 3, 2, 1. Let it out. One more time. Deep breath in. Hold. 2, 1. Let it out. Inhale to lengthen that spine, releasing that bind. Exhale, coming back to a nice tall seat and lengthening that left leg out. Okay. This time I want you to bring the sole of your right foot down onto your mat, bending your right knee up towards your chest. Okay. As Tori says, hang 10 symbol in between your inner blade of your left foot and your left thigh, or your right foot and your left thigh. Okay. Nice tall spine. Let's go ahead and inhale that right arm up to the sky, and then exhale behind us, using it as a kickstand, okay? Try to bring that hand as close to your body as you can, because the more you come back like this, you're not going to get a nice spinal twist, you're not going to be able to lengthen your spine, okay? So try to get as close to your back as you can, okay? Even if you have to come up onto like your fist, okay? Or like tense your fingertips, okay? So, from here, okay, inhale that left arm up to the sky, lengthening through those fingertips. As you exhale, you're going to twist to the right. Okay, you're either going to hook that right elbow outside the right, or the left elbow outside the right knee, or you're going to hug that knee and then twist open to the right. Okay. Inhale to lengthen that spine. Exhale to twist open a little bit more. One more breath in. Full, complete exhale. And as you inhale, I want you to come back through the center. Exhale that right leg down to your mat. And we're going to switch sides. So you're going to inhale the sole of your left foot down to your mat, so your left knee is coming in towards your chest. Okay? Left arm is going to go high into the sky. Exhale it behind you, using it as a kickstand. Try to get it as close to your body as you can. Try to keep that left sit bone grounded into your mat. Okay? From here, inhale that right arm up to the sky. As you exhale, you're going to twist. Okay, so either hook the elbow or hug the knee with that arm. Okay? Deep inhale to lengthen. Exhale to twist a little bit more. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, inhale, come back through the center. Exhale that left leg down. Now I want you to go ahead, actually, you know what, I'll come back to this way. So we're going to go ahead and bring both soles of our feet to the mat. Bring our hands behind us. Your fingers could either be facing your sit bones or they could be facing behind you. It doesn't matter. We're just coming into reverse tabletop for a moment, okay? If you want to come into fish pose instead, you can do that as well, or reverse plank, okay? So, whatever you do, I want you to pull your pelvis up towards the sky, all right? On your inhale, lift that pelvis up, let that head drop back in between your shoulders. Keep pushing up until you have a nice straight line from your knees all the way to your chest and your pelvis is right in the middle. Stay here for 2 more breaths. One more inhale. As you exhale, slowly bring that seat back down to the mat. Let your head come back through the center. Lengthen that spine as you inhale. Exhale those feet back down. Okay. Now let's go ahead and bring the soles of our feet together. Splaying those knees out to the sides. Coming into Baddha Konasana. Go ahead and interlace the fingers around the blade sides of the feet. Maybe taking your thumbs and opening up your feet like a book. Okay. We're doing A and B, okay? So first is just a hinge. Second is a rounded spine, okay? So, and also, if you want less strain on your hips, then go ahead and bring the soles of your feet out away from your body, okay? If you want more of a stretch in your hips, you bring those feet as close as you can, to your pelvic bone, okay? Deep inhale to lengthen that spine, looking out in front of you. As you exhale, we're just hinging at our hips, okay? Hinging at our waist, okay? Coming forward. Your gaze is about 2 to 3 feet in front of you, either on the mat or on the floor. Your elbows, if you can, go ahead and gently press them into your shins to help open up those hips a little bit more. Really just helping to open up the lower back and your hip flexors and everything, okay? Deep breath right into the lower part of your body. Full, complete exhale. One more full breath here. Exhale, hinging a little bit more. Inhale to a nice tall spine. This time as you exhale, I want you to bring your arms in front of your legs. Start to round that spine and bring that head down towards your toes. Just really creating space in between each one of those vertebrae for you. Softening your shoulders. Nice deep breath right into the top of your back. Try not to strain your neck, just let it hang heavy. Last exhale. Okay, on your inhale, slowly come back up to a nice tall seat. Okay, exhale those legs out in front of you, straightening those legs. Okay. Just 2 more things before we come into Shavasana. Okay, so let's inhale those arms up to the sky, lengthening through those fingertips. Exhale, bring those arms down to your sides. One more time, deep breath in. Exhale them down. Third and final time, deep breath in through your nose, lengthening through those fingertips and the side body. Exhale, bring those arms forward or parallel to the floor beneath you. Okay, and then slowly, one vertebrae at a time, we're going to come down onto our mats. Okay, letting your head be the last thing that makes it to the mat. Okay, inhale those arms over your head for a nice full body stretch. And then as you exhale, I want you to bring those knees into your chest for a nice big hug. Rocking side to side, massaging that tailbone. And then gently letting your arms splay down to the sides. They're out to a T or to goalposts, keeping those shoulders rooted down into your mat. Inhale through the center, and as you exhale, I want you to gently let those knees drop towards the right side of your mat. Again, making sure that your left shoulder stays rooted down into your mat. And then send that gaze over your left shoulder and just melt down. Releasing your breath. And just begin to let go. One more breath here. And on your next inhale, gently bring those knees back up through the center. And as you exhale, let them slowly and gently fall over to the left this time. Right shoulder is still rooted down into your mat, connecting you with the earth below. Gaze goes over your right shoulder. And just let your body relax and melt. So try not to engage any muscles here. The last breath here. On your next inhale, go ahead and bring those knees back up through the center. Maybe grab the blade sides, the outside blades of your feet, and bring those knees into your chest, or the outsides of your chest, coming into happy baby, rocking side to side. Okay, or you can actually just straighten those legs and bring them back into candlestick pose, whatever you feel that you need before coming to your final resting pose. And when you are ready, just slowly bringing those legs back down to the mat, extending those feet out to the front corners of your mat. Bring your arms out to your sides, palms facing up towards the sky, closing your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose, and sigh out your mouth. Take rest. Breathing in softly, relaxing your body. Feeling yourself just melting down into your mat, ever so slightly more with every exhale that you take. Softening the skin around your face, unclenching your jaw, unfurling your brow. Just taking this time for yourself, being here right now in the present moment, knowing that this is exactly where you're supposed to be right here and right now. in through your nose. Full complete exhale through your nose. Slowly begin to bring some movement back into your physical body. Wiggling your fingers and your toes. Turning your head from side to side. Bringing your arms up over your head for a nice full body stretch. And then hugging those knees into your chest one final time. Maybe swaying side to side, opening up that low back. And when you are ready, rolling onto your right side, using your arm as a pillow to gently blanket your head. And take another moment with your breath. And when you are ready, leading with your heart, gently pressing yourself up to a nice comfortable seat at the front of your mat. Eyes closed, hands at heart center. Thanking yourself for taking the time out of your day to come onto your mat.